I'm Bee. Welcome back to Read and Roam and to the Science and Nature Museum. I'm here with my friend Justin.
Hey everyone! I'm real happy to be here, Bee.
Before we started recording, we hit a little snag. We wanted to see every exhibit, but the museum is packed today.
And it looks like we only have time for one exhibit. Which one should we pick?
I'm thinking the secrets of sharks?
Ooh. I kind of wanted to see the wonders of exploring space.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wait! Let's compromise. We'll split up, explore our exhibit, and then meet back up to share what we learned.
I love it! I'll meet back here when I'm done.
Let's get to it! Whoa! This is so cool. Before we deep dive into this one, let's talk about what I'll be teaching you today. You've already learned so many skills that help you figure out what informational text is all about. Today, why don't we take it a step further? We're going to cover a skill called paraphrasing, which will really help you get all of the important info out of a text. Not only that, it'll also help you remember and understand what you read too. Let's head in, and I'll show you what I mean. Here's our first stop. Did you know exhibit signs are packed with info? The pictures and models are cool, but these signs hold the real knowledge. Before we read, let's talk about paraphrasing. Paraphrasing means putting an idea or text into your own words. Let's break it down into simple steps. First, we'll read the text. Then we'll find the important details. Next, we'll cover up the text and try to see if we can say it all in our own words. Last, we'll check to see if we remembered all of the important details we found. Let's read. Great white sharks have around 300 teeth that they are losing constantly. Unlike humans, sharks continually regrow teeth and can grow a new tooth within 24 hours of losing it. Whoa! No wonder people find so many shark teeth. Let's start paraphrasing. So, I've read the text, and now it's time to find the important details. I think it's pretty important for us to know that sharks are losing teeth constantly and that sharks continually regrow new teeth. These specific details, like the exact numbers 300 and 24 hours, are interesting, but are more like cool facts and not the most important information here. When paraphrasing, we focus on big ideas, not just the small facts. Now that I've found the important details, I'm going to cover up the text and see if I can say those details in my own words. That means I'll try not to use the exact words that the author used. Here we go. Sharks can have a lot of teeth that they lose all the time. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that didn't make much sense. Do sharks have a lot of teeth? Or are they losing them? I definitely missed something, so let's go back to the text to see what I forgot. Do you see what I missed? I remembered that sharks have a lot of teeth and that they lose them, but I completely forgot to say that they are always growing new teeth back quickly. Now that I see what I forgot, I'll cover up the text and try again. Sharks have a lot of teeth that they lose all the time, but they are always growing new teeth back quickly. That sounds much better. Let's double check to see if I got everything. I remember that sharks have a lot of teeth and that they are losing them and that they can grow them back quickly. I just paraphrased the text by putting it in my own words, and that shows that I really remember what I just read. Did you notice anything about the words I used while I was paraphrasing? Here's the original text, and here's my paraphrase. What do you notice? Instead of saying 300 teeth or 24 hours, I made those facts easier to remember by making them simpler. I said a lot of teeth instead of 300, and I also said quickly instead of 24 hours. By doing that, I could remember the facts better and still communicate the important info. When you paraphrase, you can put something into your own words by replacing trickier words and phrases with words you understand better and can remember. Just like I also replaced the word constantly with all the time and continually with always. Why don't we head over to the next part of the exhibit and you can give paraphrasing a try. This text is all about how sharks hunt. Sharks use many different senses to find food. Their excellent sense of smell helps them detect prey from a quarter-mile away, and their sharp vision allows them to see even in dark waters. Cool! Let's look for important details. What do you think? Pause here to underline or highlight the details that you think are most important to remember from this text. I would say that it's definitely important to remember that sharks use different senses to find food. I also think we should remember that their sense of smell helps them find prey, and their vision helps them see in dark water. We've totally got this. Why don't we both give this one a try? First, I'll cover up the text so you can pause to try paraphrasing. Then, when you come back, I'll try it too. Don't forget to cover up the text in your lesson materials while you record your paraphrase. So, how'd you do? Were you able to put the important ideas into your own words? Now it's my turn. Sharks use many different senses to find food. Their good sense of smell can help them find prey from far away, and they have good vision so they can see in dark water. Okay, let's check to see how I did. I got the important details we found, but there's a problem. My first sentence and the author's first sentence are exactly the same. But why does that matter? Using the exact same words as the author means that I might not have understood the text very well, and we only want to use the author's exact phrasing if there's no better way to say it. Since I want to write this in an easier to understand way, I'll need to change that to something like, sharks use a bunch of their senses to find prey. Now that's in my own words, and I can still remember it. Okay, pause here to check your paraphrasing to make sure you said the important info in your own words. I'm guessing your paraphrase sounded a bit different from mine, and that's a good thing. No two people will paraphrase a text the exact same way because we all have different brains that remember things differently. As long as you stated the important info in your own words, you just successfully paraphrased. Even if you have to go back and read the text over and over to understand it before you get your paraphrase right, that's okay. Do what works best for you. It looks like it's about time to meet back up with Justin. Today, we learned that paraphrasing helps us think about the text in a way that makes sense to us as readers, which helps us understand it better and remember more in the long run. Next time you read, give paraphrasing a try. And be sure to check out your lesson materials for more paraphrasing tips. Remember, where there are words, there's a world to explore. See you next time.